Today, I'm revealing 13 millionaire habits so that you could see how ordinary workers can transform into extraordinary millionaires. There are different types of millionaires in this world. There's the fearless trailblazers, the entrepreneurs that threw caution to the wind and sacrificed sleep and worked themselves to the bone to carve out their own fortune. And these are typically the stories that we hear about. But what if I told you there's another story? A quieter path to becoming a millionaire. A story that rarely ever gets a spotlight. It's the story about a different type of people. These are the people who went to work every day, punched in and out at a regular 9 to 5, made smart choices, and slowly, carefully built their wealth. These are the ones we call middle-income millionaires. These middle-income millionaires didn't build their wealth by taking on high risk, but through small, consistent actions. So what's their secret? Simple habits that, when practiced diligently, snowballed into something much greater. And here are these 13 habits. How much stuff do you really need to be happy? If you're like most people, probably less than you think you need. Embracing minimalism is not about living with nothing, it's about living with just what you need. Picture this: a clutter-free home where everything you own brings you joy and serves a purpose. Sounds peaceful, right? Minimalism allows you to cut out the extra stuff and focus on what truly matters. Joshua Becker, author of The More of Less, says, minimalism isn't about removing things you love, it's about removing things that distract you from the things you love. Middle-income millionaires simplify their lives by not only saving money, but by freeing up their mental space for more meaningful pursuits. Let's get personal for a minute. How much are you investing in yourself? Now, I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about time and effort in you. Imagine boosting your income simply by learning a new skill or gaining knowledge in areas that interest you. This could be anything from financial literacy to a new hobby that turns into a side hustle. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people on the planet, said, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." Middle-income millionaires invest in themselves. The more you learn, the more you earn. By consistently growing and improving, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial success. And guess what? The best part is, no one could ever take that investment away from you. Let's talk about something a little bit more technical but super powerful. Middle-income millionaires leverage tax advantage accounts. Think about these as your secret weapon to building wealth. Whether it's a Roth IRA, a 401k, or an HSA, these accounts allow your money to grow with serious tax benefits. Imagine paying less in taxes and keeping more of what you earn. Sounds good, right? When you max out your contributions to these accounts, you're not just saving money for the future, but you're taking advantage of every possible benefit. And when you combine that with the tax advantages, you have a recipe for financial success that can't be beat. Now, let's talk about a strategy that can make your money work for you, and that is dividend growth investing. The quiet middle-income millionaire adopts a dividend growth investing strategy. Imagine getting paid just for owning shares of a company and then watching those payments grow over time. That's the power of dividends. Companies who consistently increase their dividends are often financially strong and committed to sharing profits with investors. Check this out. Reinvesting those dividends can lead to significant growth in your portfolio. By focusing on dividend growth, you're setting yourself up for a steady, mostly reliable stream of income for many years to come. Middle-income millionaires, they understand that dividend-paying investments provides regular passive income. By focusing on companies with a strong history of increasing their dividends, you create a reliable and growing income stream. And this income can be reinvested to purchase more shares, accelerating your wealth accumulation through the power of compounding. This compounding effect can lead to exponential growth in your investment portfolio. Even if the stock price remains relatively steady, the reinvesting of the dividends can significantly increase the value of your holdings, helping you build substantial wealth. Imagine if you could set your investments on autopilot so you're building wealth without even thinking about it. Sounds good, right? That's what automating your investments can do for you. So by setting up automatic contributions into your accounts, whether it's your 401k, IRA, or even your brokerage account, you ensure that you're constantly investing for your future. The beauty of this habit is that it takes the emotions out of investing. No more trying to time the market or second guessing your decisions. As David Bach, author of The Automatic Millionaire, puts it, you can't get rich unless you're making money while you sleep. So why not let automation do the heavy lifting and you focus on enjoying life? Middle-income millionaires typically have a long-term mindset, but most people love instant gratification, don't we? Here's the thing. Real wealth comes over time, not overnight. So here's where cultivating a long-term mindset kicks in. Instead of chasing the quick wins, focus on strategies that will pay off in the long run. Think about it like planting a tree. You don't expect it to grow into a towering oak tree the next day, but with patience and care, it will. The stock market, real estate, and even your career are much the same. And this is a great segue into the next middle-income millionaire habit, which is understanding the power of delayed gratification. Let's be real though. Waiting isn't always fun, right? But when it comes to building wealth, delayed gratification can be your best friend. Imagine the satisfaction of knowing that by resisting the urge to spend today, you're setting yourself up for something even better tomorrow. Studies show those who practice delayed gratification tend to be more successful in their personal and financial lives. Now, let's talk about a habit that set middle-income millionaires apart from the crowd. And that is being a value-oriented investor. Instead of getting swept up with the latest market trends or flashy stocks, focus on finding undervalued assets that have strong fundamentals. It's like shopping for a high-quality coat in a discount store. You're getting something valuable for a fraction of the price. This approach requires a bit of research and patience, but the rewards can be substantial. Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing, famously said, "The stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything but the value of nothing." By focusing on value rather than hype, you're setting yourself up for sustainable growth. Now, if you don't know how to do this yourself, work with an experienced financial advisor that you trust. Now, let's talk about something that's not just about money. It's about your mindset. Practicing gratitude and contentment can transform your lifestyle. Imagine being truly happy with what you have rather than always chasing more. Now listen, this doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for financial goals, but rather appreciate the journey as much as the destination. By focusing on what you're grateful for, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. This mindset not only brings peace, but it helps you to make more thoughtful, intentional financial decisions. Here's an example of this. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you're less likely to feel the need to acquire new things. Contentment helps you resist the appeal of impulse purchases and unnecessary spending. Let's break it down even further. Gratitude helps you recognize the value of every dollar you spend, and this awareness encourages more mindful spending decisions. So, both gratitude and contentment are key components to building wealth and eventually millionaire status. Listen, if you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. Now, let's move on to one of the biggest financial decisions most of us will ever make: buying a home. Now, the idea of owning a home is often romanticized, but it's crucial for us to approach this decision with a clear and strategic mindset. Middle-income millionaires understand owning an affordable home is not about settling for less. It's about making smart choices with your finances. By choosing a home that's within your means, you're freeing up cash flow to invest in other wealth-building opportunities. Susie Orman says owning a home is a keystone of wealth, both financial affluence and emotional security. But remember, it's only a keystone if it doesn't drain your finances. Most middle-income millionaires own a home that adds to their wealth, not one that drains it. Another incredible and powerful habit of the middle-income millionaires is that they live on less than they earn and invest the rest. Imagine if every time you got a raise, instead of increasing your spending, you kept your lifestyle the same and invested the extra income. This small habit can lead to massive wealth. That extra cash from your salary increase can be invested, saved, or even used to pay off debt. Listen, this habit is not about depriving yourself. It's about making choices that aligns with your long-term goals. It's about understanding the difference between needs and wants and prioritizing accordingly. Now, I understand as salary increases, people are tempted to upgrade their lifestyles, bigger home, nicer cars, more expensive vacations. This is called lifestyle inflation. Someone who is committed to living below their means resists the urge to inflate their lifestyle. When middle-income millionaires receive raises and bonuses, they keep their expenses steady and they funnel all that extra income into saving, investing, and paying down debt. By consistently living on less than they earn, they are giving themselves that flexibility to build wealth over time. Does this make sense to you? If it does, let me know by hitting that thumbs up. If not, let me know why in the comments below. Now, let's talk about cars because let's face it, they are a significant expense. But here's the thing. Most middle-income millionaires understand that they don't need a flashy, expensive car to get from point A to point B. This is where choosing a reliable brand with a strong track record can save you thousands of dollars over the life of the vehicle. Remember, the primary purpose of a car is transportation. It's not status. By opting for a practical, reliable, and safe car, you are keeping more money in your pocket for things that truly matter. Now, let's talk about one of the most important middle-income millionaire habit for growing your net worth, and that is acquiring income-producing assets. Imagine owning assets that generate cash flow without requiring your constant attention. And these could be anything from rental properties, dividend-paying stocks. These type of assets work for you. They generate income. Some can be reinvested to create even more wealth. A lot of middle-income millionaires focus on acquiring income-producing assets. They are setting up income streams that can support them now and in the future. So what are some of these income-producing assets? Well, I share some of these assets in the on-screen video, so be sure to click on that video and I'll see you there.